Welcome to the Gulf of Thailand. This is Pattaya, Thailand's party city. The second most visited place in Thailand after Bangkok. So let's not beat around the bush. This city does have a reputation for being a little bit seedy. So I'm quite keen to explore for myself what this city is really like. Care to join me? Up until around the 1960s, this was a very small fishing town, and everything changed when the Americans arrived, so to speak. The Thai government was very supportive of the American policy of containing communism in the area. So they gave the Americans access to a nearby airbase. And the Americans used that during the Vietnam War. The Americans subsequently started to use Pattaya as an R&R destination. So R&R, rest and relaxation, or rest and recuperation, and the tourism industry just boomed from there. So Pattaya, the R&R area of the American soldiers in the past. And quite interestingly, actually, during the Second World War, it was a little bit of a different relationship with America, because the Thais, they allied with the Japanese, so they suffered quite a lot of Allied forces bombing during the Second World War. But in the post-war years, the Americans invested quite a lot of money in Thailand, including here in Pattaya. And I've read there are about 330,000 people living in Pattaya. That is just the city. If you take into account the wider metropolitan area, I think it's closer to 1 million, or maybe even exceeding 1 million. And then of course you have hundreds of thousands of tourists visiting every year. Just walking along Beach Road here in Pattaya, and you can see there are bars and restaurants everywhere you look. Look at Kamikaze Steak and Cafe, and a lovely corner over there. Loads of currency exchange places around, of course, as well. And needless to say, lots of 7-Elevens. And I explained to you in one of my Bangkok vlogs, the 7-Eleven is your friend here in Thailand. Many of them are open 24 hours, and certainly they will cater for lots of snacks, lots of drinks. You even got a Burger King here that's 24 hours. And over here, lots of lounges and coconut juice for sale. Really a nice rest and relaxation part of the world. Not a worry in the world. And yes, I mentioned this is a little bit of a party city. So clearly at night, there's a little bit of a different vibe. And the people will move from the beach to the restaurants and to the dance clubs. And yeah, lots of traffic in the area as well, but obviously not nearly as bad as Bangkok. So it's nice just to get away from the big smoke and have some fresh coastal air and try and get my voice back. I think it is back after struggling a little bit in Bangkok in that weather with that pollution. So here the air is definitely a little bit fresher. Here's a big complex called Central Pattaya. You can see there the Hilton Hotel. It's got a Starbucks and looks pretty posh. So maybe something to explore in due course. I am also looking for a tourist information office, and I've noticed actually that there are not many tourist maps in Thailand. I did struggle to find a map in Bangkok. I couldn't find one at the airport. I had to go all the way down to the Grand Palace area to find one. And here in Pattaya, my hotel also didn't have a map. And they weren't even willing to give me information about several tours in the area. They say go and book with one of our affiliates. And I'm pretty sure there is a tourist information office somewhere. They were just not willing to let me know where it is because they don't have a contract with them. Those were their exact words. So a little bit of a shame, but something we'll have to work with, I guess. Maybe in the mall someone can help us who's not affiliated with any particular company. So I reckon let's go to the mall first and see if we can get some information. Yeah, Central Pattaya, yeah, next to the Pattaya police station. This is also listed here. And yes, you got the Starbucks over there, but you also got some local coffee shops here and ice cream stands. And yes, this was a bus stop that I got off on the way from Bangkok. So it was a little bit of a rainy experience then, but nonetheless it was good fun. And there's the city sightseeing bus. Well, maybe that's also a nice way to explore Pattaya in due course. I'll make a decision about that. There's another independent stand there. Yeah, you got an H&M. And yes, Central Pattaya. It does look very, very posh. And there's a Pattaya sign as well. Here we go, Pattaya. A golden sign, one of the golden cities here in Thailand, so to speak, in terms of tourism. And some golden fruit here. Here you go, Central Pattaya, getting into the Chinese New Year spirit 2024. Right, so there you go guys. If your hotel doesn't have a tourist map, you can just come in here at Central Pattaya and there's a information desk just over there. However, annoyingly, they couldn't tell me more information about how much certain activities cost, like the speedboats to the islands, etc. That's something I'll figure out in due course as well. But for now, let's just get something to eat. Yeah, so actually, if you're looking for a little bit of a more quiet spot away from all the tourists, then hanging out in this Central Pattaya complex might be the spot for you. So obviously this is a big mall, so there will be lots of shoppers, but yeah, there's also nice aircon inside the mall, and there's also some nice Western shops if you do get fed up and tired of all the Thai food. So actually, you know what, not that I'm fed up with Thai food, but I want to check out what a Thai McDonald's looks like, so let's go and have a look. So here we go, the M. Let's get some Western fast food. They actually have some chicken value sets, what they call them, McFried chicken. Yeah, interesting that they got the chicken, and I don't think I've ever had chicken at a McDonald's, so here we go. Let's see if I can order. Obviously I'm going to pay with cash, so I don't know if I can. The cash payment, please pay at the counter. Okay, so let's just get some options. Okay, so there we go, McFried chicken value set. So there's the prices. Yeah, I mean, given we are in Thailand and it is a very affordable place, let's go for the McFried chicken all value medium set, or medium set as they call it. Yeah, a bit of a typo there, but 209 baht. Of course, the Big Mac, one of the most reliable indicators of the currency's strength, 160 baht. 1 British pound, just to remind you again, is about 45 Thai baht. So 209 is around about £4.64, or there and thereabouts. So there you go guys, that's my order, number 186. And I said earlier I never had chicken at a McDonald's. Well, that is not true. I've had the McNuggets before. What I haven't had was fried chicken. So let's see what the fried chicken tastes like. I will get 2 original pieces, and then I've also gone for a Fanta strawberry. So I mean, we are in Thailand after all, Fanta Nam Dang. So let's see what that's about. Yeah, just checking out my Pattaya map as well, and at the back here you've got the different areas: north, south, central, and Yom Tin, I think is how you pronounce it. I believe that's more of a family friendly area. And then you've got the naughty party areas all around these parts as well, and of course the beaches. And there's the actual map of the area, and you can see there's some islands close by, Koh Lan. So at the moment we must be around here, you know, the Hilton just outside the center here. Walking Street, a famous red light street here as well in Pattaya, and then there's loads of other places for us to go and visit. All right, my food has arrived. 2 pieces of chicken. You've got your red Fanta, or the Fontanamdang. We got some chips, pretty standard stuff, and then the McNuggets over there as well. Let's try the red Fanta first. Here we go. Cheers to Thailand. Yep, strawberry heaven this. Absolutely wonderful. Nice and sweet. It tastes very similar to the spar berry we have in South Africa. Maybe with a little bit more sweetness. There's the fried chicken. It's a bit crunchy. So yeah, maybe a little bit overcooked perhaps. Let's go for a skin. As I said, maybe a little bit dry. Maybe not as good as KFC. But then again, this is a place more renowned for their burgers. And I do rate McDonald's chips well. I genuinely think McDonald's chips is the best in the world, so here it goes. Yeah, tastes exactly like you'll find anywhere else. So thank you McDonald's for a nice Western meal here in Pattaya, away from all the madness. Alright, here's a proper piece of chicken, not just skin. So here it goes. Actually, bizarrely, you know what? The chicken's nice and moist. Maybe the skin outside is just a little bit overdone. A very nice meal. Alright guys, that was the McDonald's experience here in Pattaya. So let's get back on the beach road over there and explore further. Actually, let's have a smoothie after our McDonald's experience. So I think looks very colorful, very tropical. Look at all the options they've got. They even got a Oreo one by the looks of it with banana. Feeling like a more fruity one. How much for this one?
100.
100. Okay, yes, I'll have one please. Yes, thank you. So 100 Thai baht for a nice smoothie. A little bit cheaper than Helsinki, that's for sure. And you can see lots more fruit as well. So really good value for money here in Thailand. Yes, this one, please. Thank you. And she's just making it fresh there. Some ice. Yeah, hopefully that will give me a good vitamin kick for a long day of vlogging and filming. Looks pretty good. And only 100 baht, so 520s there. Khop khun ka. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Well guys, there you go. Let's have a taste. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. I can taste the watermelon. I can actually taste a bit of fig as well. I don't know if I saw fig, but I think that's the taste that I've got. Maybe it's just a matter of mixing it all together and you get a fig-like taste. But yeah, fig and I think watermelon. I can taste a little bit of apple. Very, very refreshing indeed. And how genius is this? You can actually carry it with a little bag like this. So yeah, Thailand, you never disappoint. Right, so there you can see the Hilton. And I am taking a bit of a break, enjoying a lovely view of the ocean. And I've got my map open here as well, just to show you our plan. So the Hilton just behind us and the Hilton's there. And I reckon let's walk a little bit in that direction. We'll pass Walking Street and then we'll get to some nice beaches as well in that direction. So I guess that's the next stop. There's some of the shops here on the side of the road. You can see blue Thai shorts, mix seafood and Thai food. Oriental theme here. Noodles, Lanzo noodles. And a random motorcycle helmet here next to this screecher. Wonder what that's about. And all across Pattaya here on the beach road, you got the little soys or side streets, and they're all numbered. So this one is 11 and my hotel is in number 7, but you can see they all clearly signposted. So took me a little while to figure that out yesterday. No idea what to expect though in the walking street area, so I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to film there. We'll have to wait and see. Here's another shopping mall. It's got a bit of a retro touch perhaps. Mike Shopping Mall, or Mike Shopping Mall. And yes, the fun doesn't stop for us. We've got lots more of exploring to do. Yeah, some people hard at work over there and some people relaxing over there. I guess that summarizes the lifestyle here in Pattaya. Some people hard at work, others just relaxing. Yeah, more coconut water for sale and water. And lots of lounges. Of course, loads of massage places around, famous Thai massage, and an abundance of restaurants and bars. No doubt that this is a party city, an entertainment city. Here you've got some big signs, Burger King over there, Taco Bell, and yes, I've even got a Ripley's, believe it or not, here. Something different. World's scariest hospital, horror hospital. Wow. There's a real cosmopolitan edge in Thailand, not just as a result of investment from foreign businesses, but foreigners from all over the world visiting this beautiful part of Thailand. Right, so hit a construction area, so we probably have to pass over here. And here in Thailand, you just need to be confident crossing the road. They won't stop for you, so you have to make them stop. Like with this one, and with this one. Thank you. So, that is how you should cross the road in Thailand. Be confident. Obviously, don't be stupid. But yes, the traffic here, I guess, could do with a little bit of regulation, if I'm honest. They need to start respecting pedestrians a bit more. If I do have one criticism, it's how dirty the beach here in Pattaya is. And just considering how proud the Thais are of Bangkok and keeping Bangkok clean, they've got the fines for littering. I wonder if it applies here as well, because there certainly is quite a lot of litter and cigarette butts and pieces of plastic around, and I bet these are mostly foreigners. So I guess I'm saying, if you take the opportunity to visit somewhere else in the world, at least be respectful, pick up your rubbish. And yes, granted, a lot of these bottle caps and other pieces of plastic would have been washed ashore and would stem from another part of the world, but yeah, just in general, the beach could definitely be cleaner. So I hope that the discipline that applies in Bangkok will one day apply here in Pattaya. You can see there, oil massage 1 hour 300 baht, aroma massage 500 baht for an hour, body scrub 500 baht. I seem to remember the prices for a massage in Bangkok was a little bit cheaper. That might just be my imagination, but I think it was 400 rather than 500, so keep that in mind. Pattaya might not be the budget destination as Bangkok is, although it's still very cheap. But you're going to pay higher prices here, in all likelihood. Yeah, we're definitely approaching Walking Street, because I can see a big neon sign there. And yeah, just giving you another shot here of some of the architecture. Presumably some residential places as well. And yeah, all across Thailand you'll see people waiting for customers to use their massages, purchase their services. So Thailand is a country that receives a lot of tourism. Many people visit Thailand every year. Most people can visit Thailand without a visa. Certainly I could on a UK passport and also on a South African passport. I think it's 30 days visa-free entry if you travel by air and 14 if you travel by land. So many backpackers in the past would say go to Laos and Cambodia or Vietnam and then go back to Thailand and do a visa run. I think there's a restriction on the number of times you can do it. So in the past you could do it indefinitely. Now I think there's a restriction on it. I think it's only twice. But anyway guys, yes, now we are approaching the walking street, the famous walking street here in Pattaya. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film guys, but we need to pass walking street in order to get to the other side of the city. So here you go, walking street Pattaya. And bear in mind this is only the daytime, but at night I believe this is absolutely carnage. Yeah, a lot of the clubs here certainly are not PG-13, so I'm trying my best not to photograph any of the naughty pictures. But yes, you also obviously have other entertainment here, restaurants. Oh, you got your Bob's Kinky Reggae walking street and the Bud Shack. You got Lucifer Discotheque and the home of live music. You've got High Times and Candy Club. You got One Night Jack with a Monopoly Man. Yeah, in between all the dance clubs you do have some seafood places as well. You can see seafood and steak. And if you're tired of clubbing, you can come here to the 7-Eleven. Get yourself some Coca-Cola or a strawberry Fanta. And walking street would not be walking street without some good old Istanbul kebab. Yeah, some street food vendors as well. Hello sir. More kebab shops. The Spirit House next to the McDonald's. So the Asian culture and the American culture intertwining here in Walking Street. I think this might be one of those US Marines who had some rest and relaxation here during the Vietnam War. Yeah, there's a big sign there, Nasha Club. Look at the size of it. Pretty huge. It looks like some jazz clubs as well, perhaps. And more bistros and cafes. Look at that coffee shop over there. CBD. Wow, so something for everyone, I guess. Right, yes, the end of Walking Street. And there's a big sign, Pattaya, over there. So there you go. Let's continue our walk, because as our map indicated, there might be some nice beaches and maybe even a nice vantage point as well for us to go and check out. Right, just on the other side of Walking Street, yeah, next to the beach. And more motorcycles here on the beach than boats. Check this out. Don't think I've ever seen so many motorcycles on a beach. But there you go, this is Thailand. So presumably they either don't have money to pay the parking or they can't find a parking spot. So they just come here to the beach. How genius. Yeah, lots of people selling sunglasses and watches here in Thailand. I've noticed that. Oh, here we go. 150 baht for a speedboat, Koh Lan. Here from the pier you can actually see the other side of Pattaya. So the back there, that's the beach road that we walked earlier. And here you can clearly see more of the architecture as well of the city. And of course the famous Pattaya sign over there. Pattaya city. I'm just finding out how much a boat to Koh Lan, one of the small islands here, are. And it's 30 baht if you take the big boat. It is, however, 150 baht if you take the speedboat. So I think the big boat takes around 45 minutes, the speedboat takes 15. But if you want to save some pennies, the people right at the entrance of the pier will say there's a speedboat option for 150, and they won't tell you about the 30 baht option right over here, which is one I'll probably take in my next vlog. So something to look forward to. But yeah, it's always worth keeping your options open and doing a bit of research. Yeah, 30 baht, you're just gonna have a little bit of a longer journey, but it looks like a nice experience as well. I mean, the speedboat, you can see them over there, there's loads of them. They will carry some people as well, but I think that actually, certainly for vlogging, the slower boat will be a little bit better. Hello, sir. Hello, my friend.
Ice cream.
I'm here. Can you want? You want to sell?
Ice cream.
Yes, 20.
20.
Yes.
You want coconut chocolate?
I want the durian.
Durian. Ice cream.
Durian ice cream.
Yes.
It smells good.
Ice cream. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Ice cream.
Right, durian ice cream. Here we go. It smells all right. In fact, I can't really smell the same smell I had at Chatuchak Market. Let's give it a taste. It tastes very similar to the sweet I had at Chatuchak Market, yes. A little bit of onion, pineapple and mango, I think. I do think the ice cream is better than the candy though. At least it goes down a little bit better. But yeah, not my cup of tea. Have you ever tasted ice cream from a freezer where you also stored mixed vegetables and maybe some stew with onion that sort of gets in the way of ice cream? I think that's the sensation. So yeah, it's a bit like I froze my pineapple with some onion in the freezer. This durian ice cream. Anyway, you gotta love Thailand. Just look how beautiful this is. All the people getting off the boats, all the boats in the harbour, and the beach there with all the motorcycles. And the durian ice cream. What a cultural education. Let's check out this side of the harbour here. There are lots of people selling speedboat tickets. Lots of speedboat tickets, but no big boat tickets. And it all looks like a pretty consistent price. Here's Pikachu taking a speedboat to Koh Lan. Looks like 150 for one way. Some people go back 300, some people say 250. But yeah, my tip would be, I guess, to take the big boat for 30 and 30 back, so 60 in total. And then you have enough money left to buy some durian ice cream as well, if you that way inclined. Yeah, what's going on here? Lots of people. Hello, sir. Okay, he's not in a mood for talking, but he's selling some nice pictures of people diving. Yeah, people taking a bit of a break. And the pigeons enjoying some food. And what do we have here? Some sort of clock tower. Check that out. That's a very interesting design. You got the lion's L, and I don't know what that signifies, so let me know in the comments. Yeah, I did finish the durian ice cream, but it wasn't easy. The things I do for you, eh? And right next to this clock tower you've got a very interesting design. Not the most picturesque piece of architecture I've ever seen, but very interesting shape. looks like an H. Yeah, my Thai is not at a level where I could understand that just yet. Actually, my Thai is getting better because check this out. I guess that means, could that be parking? Oh yes, look, I was right. Just over there. Right, now I know why there are so many motorcycles on the beach. Because all the others have taken up the parking spots. Look at that. So I am going to try to get to the top, and I think those people have got the same idea. Hello, sir. No. I want to get to Lookout Point. I want to get to City View. Yes. Walking. 100 baht? Yeah. No. So I'll show you this one. Big Buddha Temple.
Okay, Big Buddha.
Yes, where?
Big Buddha.
Where is that? Where is Big Buddha Temple?
Okay.
100 baht.
100 baht? Yeah. I think they charge me 100 baht to go to the Lookout Point. At first I thought they were like security. Sort of saying you need 100 baht to pass through the gate. But I think they said 100 baht to go up to the Lookout Point. So I'm just gonna have to trust my instinct and see if we can get there on foot. Yeah, just passed another man who said 60 baht. And he was literally 1 minute away from the other guy. So if anything, it's a very good sign that people are quoting prices in this part of town. So that tells me that the view would actually be worth it, and that many people are actually going up there to view from the platform. So that's the one takeaway I've got. Sometimes to go up you have to go down first. Let's see if we can get there. With the 100 baht I saved, I can buy myself a nice big cool drink or soft drink. And what do we have here? Is this the famous Grand Prix circuit here in Thailand? Oh no, that's the easy kart circuit here in Pattaya. Right, it's fair to say we are a little bit off the beaten track, so to speak. Walking around here, this is definitely not part of a tourist trail, but I have to walk here to get to the viewing platform. And some interesting noises. Is that some animals? Don't know. Loads of buses and tuk-tuk buckies. I don't know what they're called here. They got a specific name. Hello sir, viewing platform. Hello sir, viewing platform. Big Buddha.
Big Buddha.
Over there. Okay, thank you. Right, I'm pleased to see this road because there was a bit of a sketchy part where I walked through. You can see a lot of the dogs there. More entertainment advertised there. And yes, there's a Pattaya sign. Or Pattaya. Yeah, not very pedestrian friendly over here, so I'll need to find a way to cross over here. There's a tourist police station as well. Yeah, tourist police, useful to know that they are here in case I need them. And there is a spirit house, and there's a park, a nice park. Then the contrast, the juxtaposition with the traffic is very, very interesting. Right guys, there we go. Buddha, Big Buddha Temple and Pattaya viewpoint, roughly in the same spot. But to be honest, I don't really mind what we're going to see. I'm just pleased to be in a green space. Right guys, let's go up here. And just spoken to some fellow tourists, fellow hikers, if I can call them that, who said this park is absolutely lovely. And yes, obviously look out for the Big Buddha and the vantage point, but don't forget to take in the green surroundings. I have to say, the air quality in Pattaya is so much better than the air quality in Bangkok. It's actually remarkable, the difference. And of course, a lot less traffic, I guess more trees per car ratio. Yeah, beautiful flowers and a lovely area here to come and sit and relax. And it looks quite solid. Yeah, the only thing I find a bit worrying are the dogs. The stray dogs here. Yeah, and more stray dogs over there. But guys, we made it to the big Buddha. You can see the Pattaya city, Chonburi. And just look how beautiful that looks. Colourful temple, and then the white figure there in the middle. Yeah, that was quite a walk in this heat. I'll tell you what, I could do with a soft drink now. And hopefully they do sell some over here. It looks like there's a lot of tourists here, so somehow we made it back to the tourist trail. Yeah, nice big map here of Pattaya. And I've noticed the figure on the horse there. Don't know who it is, so if you do know, help us out. Leave a comment. And there we go. There's the map. And I think we are over there. Yes, you can see there. Pattaya Temple, or the big Buddha. Yeah, just bought a Coke with some ice here at the stand. Yeah, much needed. So yeah, they do have some options here for you. Cheers to Thailand. And thanks for showing me such wonderful attractions such as this Buddha here. Just look at that. Unbelievable. And there's a group photo here as well. Instagram moment for some. And we're also going to go up there. Just look how magnificent it looks. This is something you don't see every day in the West, so to speak. This is something you don't see every day outside of Asia. And is this a dragon? With her feet there in the nails? I think so. It could well be a serpent as well. Yeah, very, very impressive. The big Buddha. Beautiful sight. Experiencing a bit of culture here, away from the entertainment center. Right, standing literally a few meters away here, and you can see, check the size of the nails and all the red Fanta there, red soft drinks, and more monuments here, and the beautiful gold and red paint used. Yeah, very, very special to be here. Beautiful candles floating here. Monks' robes for 100 baht you can buy here. And some smaller statues here. Well, there's one lying down. I can see a lot of red soft drinks over there. And over here as well. Look at that. Fanta, and also the big, but all red soft drinks. And yeah, this is very, very impressive. There's such a lot of world to see out there, isn't there? Even in an entertainment area like Pattaya, there's so much other interesting things to experience, such as this, the big Buddha complex. In a weird way, I feel like I'm back at New Bethesda in South Africa with the outsider art of Helen Martins. Now obviously this has got a religious significance. This isn't art. It serves a different purpose than the outsider art of Helen Martins, but it does feel like I'm back in that world that challenges your thinking. Imagine the hours that would have gone in to producing these statues. these monuments. And yes, they do have a beautiful view here as well. Check this out. It's not the clearest of day, but nonetheless, listen to the birds. You can hear the sea, you can hear the traffic. And yeah, just lovely to be here. What a privilege. And some messages written here as well on these gold and silver leaves. And yeah, I think of everything, the nails, the size of the nails will stick with me. Alright guys, that was pretty special, but enough culture for now. Let's head back to the entertainment center, to the city center. Alright, there's the other side of the park we came from. I reckon let's walk down there. There's a few more people going down, so that's a good sign, and lots of tourists and others taking the scooters as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to head down in this direction. Let's see if we can cross. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, just check at all these hotels advertising in this part of town, and I guess they're all competing for each other's business. And are these more hotels getting put up, or accommodation, or whatever? One thing's for sure, there's a lot of growth in this area. A lot of new buildings get put up. Yeah, there might be lots of construction, but there's also still lots of green spaces in the city. And I guess the clean air of Pattaya is not enough for these people. Look at all the plants there in the balconies. This is typical Thai as well, all the aircon in the balconies. And I think I've stumbled across some Thai residences. Look at the cute little balconies and the size of the places here. Very, very tiny spaces. Yeah, I absolutely love it. And people doing their laundry on the street. Yes, I think this is very much a local area. Right, I've walked a little bit of a detour by the looks of it, but I am getting closer to the beach. And yeah, they do have these 420 friendly places here in Thailand as well. I'm really surprised by that, because they actually take a very, very strong stance against narcotics. Look at this restaurant here, Chocolate Factory. Yeah, in Pattaya. It looks pretty big, pretty ominous. Oh, I'm finally here next to the Chocolate Factory, way to the beach. It took me a while to find this. So, walking down from the Big Buddha. Oh yes. Check this out. What a beautiful location over here. Right at the beach here. And it's sunset time as well. I'm hearing a lot of Russian on this beach. I think it's popular with the Russian tourists. This particular one we're at the moment. And yeah, just a stunning setting, isn't it? And look at some of the hotels here. I bet that one will be pricey. Lots of green around as well. Yeah, and again, if there's one thing I don't like, it's all the rubbish here in Thailand. But yeah, we'll work on that, Thailand. We'll work on that. You have a nice bike.
Huh?
You've got a nice bike.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Ah, Kok Kun Ka, thank you so much.
So, lot.
Yes. Okay, yes. Yes. Here's a 40, sir. And another 20 for you. Kopkunka. Okay. All the best. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Kopkunka. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, guys. I am back here next to Beach Road. And I'm standing on the beach here in Pattaya. And we have a beautiful sunset there. You can see next to the Pattaya city sign. An absolutely beautiful evening here in Thailand. I hope you had fun here in Pattaya. I hope this gives you an idea of what the city's like. Yes, you do have the entertainment area. You do have a bit of a seedy edge perhaps in some parts. But there are also some magnificent sights and things to do here. If you haven't done it yet, guys, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment for me in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. But for now, I just want to say thanks for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, take it easy. Wow, tourists, eh? Unbelievable.